That right there, girl, that is 42 grams of the fucking bomb chronic. Given to me by Josh Millerich. Yeah, a stud that saw I had given away a bunch of weed to homeless and hungry, and he liked that, and he could pay it forward, and he did. Yeah, God bless him. And that right there, that's Dave Huckabee. And that right there is Dan Quinn at about 282 fucking pounds. Yeah, you know, proving that stevia works because I'm eating less then than I am now. Yeah, and proof that you could probably use some stevia too. And on January 22nd, 2011, if you were serious, Dave, about actually sparring me in front of everybody that you know and love for basically $0 when you made that video, basically sprouting pussy lips and admitting that you didn't want to punch with me, you know, for that fight. I guess it's up to you. And this right here, I think, baby, is a repressed homosexual. This is Diego Sanchez, and this is what he has to say about stevia.
I did 5 rounds today. It felt great. Didn't get tired at all. 5-minute rounds. And
stevia, bitches.
Dan Quinn has turned me on to stevia.
Turn you on, huh?
For the human body. And I've seen the results. My girlfriend has seen the results. Stevia.
Dummy.
Oh, my girl, she had a little lump on her breast. And
I wouldn't know if she had to tell me about it.
Started getting bigger, and we had to go to a doctor. We're a little worried about it. Well, coincidentally, we started taking stevia. I started taking stevia. My girlfriend followed my lead, started taking stevia with me. Within 2 weeks, with a lot of prayer and taking the stevia, it disappeared. And it was completely
Fuck the prayer. Stevia, bitches.
So, you know, I don't have a doctor explanation for it. I think of it as a miracle. The reason I started taking stevia is because if you didn't know, I was 192 on January 28th. I was 192, and I seen some of Dan's videos on the internet. You know what? I'm open-minded.
Anyway, that's enough of Diego. He's so fucking open-minded that he's forgetting what stevia did. And the next part is it's a racing forum. And Fred Riva introduced me to off-road racing, and it's by Fred's nephew, Dan Quinn. I think I was 8. Right about the time he handcuffed me to a tree branch high enough over my head that I had to stand on my toes. But instead of letting me go, like he promised, he left me there for over 4 hours. Fred, ? Laugh out loud, a monster. Ask his kids. They'll still toe the line, family party line, basically sucking his beep, its cock, long after he's gone, for a shot at the money. Police have said they'd have arrested him if they only knew. My family, almost pathological in their defense of Fred, and anything he wanted, which was to fuck me at every turn. Would you have bought $1 million home from someone who abuses kids? What would you do to your brother-in-law if he did that to your 8-year-old son or daughter? Mark Brandon, who was Mel Gibson's character in Tequila Sunrise, was based upon, he offered to kill Fred in 1991. If Dan Quinn said no, and Fred had almost 20 years to make his fortune, how much do you think Dan Quinn should be entitled to? Stevia curing fat and cancer, as well as purifying water to fountain of youth status, will make enough money, Doris Riva, to legally smash Fred's money and legacy to dust. And we move on to, this is on ShareDog, actually. It's by Big55, and he wants to say, I want to express with fellow ShareDoggers the appreciation that I had to Fred Riva. Who would have thought when hogtied to a young sweet Dan Quinn as a child, which has actually led to cold fission. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me either, but the point is, the message is getting out. And yeah, see that, Doris Riva? Remember, you came back for this game. You were there when I got fired for making a Lawrence Taylor type play. And if Fred Riva's money defends me, one time when I'm accused of punching a woman 17 feet down the hall, she would have had to been on a fucking broom, bitch. A witch like you. When I'm accused of attempting to rape the fucking, who was it? It was somehow connected to her. It was her roommate's little sister, some shit like that. Yeah, guess what? You know what? $20,000 got Notre Dame's attorneys to raise the white flag, and Fred Riva fucking allowed it to be fucking pulled, Doris Riva. So you know what? Yeah, I'm asking America, how much money do you think Dan Quinn is entitled to? His uncle handcuffs him to a fucking tree for 4.5 hours when he's 8 years old, treats him like a redheaded stepchild bitch, basically attacks him at every fucking turn, and then, when he's a millionaire, turns his fucking back on him. And Dan Quinn has stevia and the violin and the fountain of youth, and you know what? The only thing that's keeping me back is money, bitch. So how much, America, do you think I'm entitled to? Peace out.